So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he is hit behind the line of scrimmage. The defense with a statement on the game's first play.
Run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Brian Cook. And the Saints will take over possession here at the 44.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you, and sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. That's to the right side, and incomplete. Josh Jacobs was the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. Jacobs First down and more. The speed on display. He's in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. It's his second touchdown of the year. Blake Grupe comes on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, it's Grupe to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. Changing direction there as he's able. Three. Second and 7. They're going to go right back to Kamara. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. Whoa! Here's 2nd and 2. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Ryan Brzee there for the tackle. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Let's go.
From the gun, it's Love. Open is Kraft. He's got it. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Love to throw it on first down. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target, and it'll be second down.
Little backyard football here by the quarterback. It looked like he was running around the playground in his early days. The disruption of the timing early was the key, and from that point on, him and his receiver just unable to get on the same page.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready, go!
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. Third and 9.
Tag! Buffalo 18!
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, his quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Let's go now!
That's out to the flat, and it's complete. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
On the ground, it's Kamara. The ball comes out. The Packers have it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. On play action, Love. A throw on the move is caught. And the Packers are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 3-yard line.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal.
Here we go, set! Ready?
Here's Jacobs. He'll try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2. Throwing on second down, Love. And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack.
So while everybody in the stadium's dogging the coordinator, let me just take you into his mindset for a quick second here, Mike. The idea is you don't want to wait till third down in a goal-to-go situation to attempt to pass. So if you're going to do it, it's got to come on either first or second. They decide to go for a pass on second, and this time it backfires, and they end up taking a sack for a loss.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Trying to... Romeo Dobbs that time. And it'll be 4th and goal coming up. Here comes Blake Groupie for this field goal try. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Packers will extend to a 10-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
You can see in the eyes of the quarterback, he's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
That's Washington, the man in motion. On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. This will be returnable from his own 15. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8. He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Jacobs, 1st down and more. Josh Jacobs. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 81 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. Oh, this is a push. He missed it. No good. And that'll keep the score right where it is. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, like living in these 3rd and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This brought in out past the 20. Strong. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun, here comes Jacobs. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
60 Eagles, 60. Ready?
Throwing is Love. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Track 60. Here we go, set.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. This one, up top for Dobbs. To the goal line and in. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Green Bay. On On comes Blake Groupie for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Packers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Right away, they'll set up to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Olave is the motion man. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. He'll take this in back at the 16. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. And he's going to take this one all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. Groupie able to add the extra point. And the Packers stretch things out even further. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready up.
1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into...
Big opening up the middle. And he will go all the way. Chris Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. The PAT, up and good. The Saints are able to edge a bit closer. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The man in motion is Watson. They'll run with Jacobs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Second down throw for Love. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
To throw is Love. He's got his tight end. That's Musgrave. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They get 22 yards there. First down, Packers. Love. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Dobbs headed in motion. On second down, Love. A short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. And he's going to have the first down as they move into field goal range here at the 25-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Packers. Groupie now on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Packers will add one more onto their big lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's deep for Olave. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down. They'll look to throw. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
79 Bronco. 70 ring. 70 ring. Go track. Go track.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. All right, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Track 60. Ready.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. That's deep for Olave. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
Set go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Chris Olave. Touchdown, Saints. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Point after, coming up here. He's got it. And the Saints are able to cut into the deficit.
37. Saints 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Let's go now. 18 rattle. 18 rattle. Ready.
On first down, it's Love. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the gun, it's Love. Catch made there by Watson.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and They'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
Gets this away, and it's a good one. Angling toward the sideline. That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start just inside the 20-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Quick throw here is complete. That one good for a dozen and a very quick first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
A run here with Kamara. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Shaheed in motion. He'll look to throw. He'll let it go deep left sideline. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath. Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Now the return. Oh, looks like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Now get to Jacobs. He'll run right. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's going to run it.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
Okay, ready?
3rd down, 3 to go. In motion, Reed.
Set, go.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Love. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's got another one. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Okay, break. Ready?
Back to throw here to begin the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Back to throw. That one complete to A.T. Perry. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. He'll drop to throw. His pass taken in by Shaheed. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the third quarter, they convert on fourth down. They'll look to throw yet again. The left side into the hands of Olave. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face second down and 7.
Let's go now. Hurt.
That's Washington, the man in motion.
79 Broncos. Go.
They'll look to throw again. That's caught by the tight end, Darnell Washington. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Saints.
Go. 70 range. Back 60.
Back to the air one more time. And this will be incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
Back to the air once more on second down. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. He gets free. He's inside the 30. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Packers. Groupie now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Packers add on to their already sizable lead. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On first down, they'll start out with Kamara. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Now they'll set up to throw. Finding room at midfield. And he will score. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, New Orleans. A try here for the extra point. He gets it to go. The Saints will get just a bit closer. And give them credit, they are not mailing this one in. They'll try to get it back with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Ready?
Here's Jacobs, and he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
2nd and 11. They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down. Back to throw is Love. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
On the ground, it's Jacobs. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Here's Love to throw. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
They put a receiver in motion to the left. Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. Here comes Blake Groupie for this field goal try. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Packers will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. He made the field goal a moment ago. Now Groupie back out to kick it away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
They'll look to throw. That is caught downfield. It's Shaheed.
So often, sacks, especially on 1st down, can be drive killers. Their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, Don't be surprised if they go for it on fourth.
He's got his man. That's Olave. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Maverick. Mustang 19. 18, Pioneer. 19 tight, 19 tight. Jab 60, jab 60. Ready, ready?
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Viking 18. Buffalo 18.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Now, Jacobs. And once again, they try the same runner. They get the same result. Back-to-back carries of no gain. Now it's 3rd down. On third down, here's Lloyd. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
So, it's a win for the Packers. They get the job done here at home, and they follow.
Hey, it's Paul. I was listening to the album